Today we're in the Cotswolds, a place called Bibury. There it is in front of you, or part of it. We're going to start our walk from Coln St Aldwyns, so we'll see you there. So we're parked at the side of the road, free parking. So we head forward, turning right past the post office and shop, down towards the pub and the river. And there's a bit more parking at this side of the church. So as we head downhill, we pass the tiny shop and the cafe. And we've just been told the cafe's very good by a local. Keep going, we've a lot to do. Yeah, we've driven over 200 miles this morning from York to get down to the Cotswolds, so we want to have a look at the village. Obviously a new walk, looks very nice. We just keep heading downhill. We pass the New Inn pub on our left hand side. That's a house or a bungalow just opposite the pub. We're making our way down towards the river and the bridge now. We're at the end of the village. That's more or less the last house in the village. It looks like a barn in a house mixed up, or joined up, but it's beautiful. So we're heading towards the bridge now. That's looking to our right hand side as we head forwards. You know, we're in the Cotswolds, we're in for a fantastic day. It's 75 degrees at least. A new walk, you can't beat it, as long as Janice's map reading's on song. Yeah, just at the other side of the road you've all the sheep and baby lambs keeping cool in the shade. So we cross over the bridge and then turn immediate right. Just before we do, there's a house on our right. The garden comes down to the river. What a beautiful place to live. Now let's just show you where we are. I'm going to pronounce that Coln St Aldwyns. That's the best I can do. This is where we've started our walk. We turn round and keep going. We're turning right over the river. That's just a quick shot to our right. This village is absolutely beautiful, but we get told the next one is supposed to be one of the best villages in England, and let's go and have a look. So we head straight forward uphill. There's a blue arrow on the post. We're going to come back by the river. Within a couple of minutes the path's levelled out. We just keep heading forwards. You're walking with a taxi driver today in the Cotswolds, heading towards Bibury, just following the wall. That's looking right. We just keep heading forward through the gate. We're making our way towards the road. That looks like a farm on our right hand side, but the house looks pretty nice. Some lovely buildings in the Cotswolds. Just keep heading forwards through the gate across the front of the house. That's just a quick shot to our right. At the stone wall we just keep heading forwards towards a house and where them two people are going. At the road we turn right for a short way. Within 3 or 4 minutes we turn right. You can see the footpath sign. We go through the gate, downhill, and then up the other side you can see the track. We'll be crossing an old Roman road. In fact, I can see somebody walking there now. Let's just have a quick shot. Yeah, there we are, that's where we're going. We just keep heading forwards, following the track. As we look to our left hand side, we can see the fields are red with poppies. So we just keep heading forwards As you can see, she's just a bit overgrown, but there's a clear path going through. We're looking out for butterflies. We're not that far from Bibury now. That's just a quick shot to our left. Everywhere we look, we've got dog roses at side of track, and that's just a fair old bush, is that. We just keep heading forwards till we come to the crossroad of tracks. We turn right there. You'll see that leafless tree in front of you. So as we head forwards, we've got the hedge on our left. This should take us straight into Bibury. At the end of the field, have a quick look left, you'll see houses. That's Arlington, we don't want that. If we turn left, that would take us down to it. But we're more or less heading straight forward now, where them people are with dog. Few minutes, we'll be in Bibury. There's a gate on our left hand side. We ignore that. We're heading straight forwards. Within 2 minutes, we're out onto a track. So we're slowly dropping down towards the river now. That's looking to our left. But we turn right, downhill. Well, we know we're here. Look at the tourists there. Let's go and have a look. And that's what everybody's looking at, that row of houses. Let's get a bit closer. Well, that looks beautiful. I have to keep moving to let people go by, because it's a beautiful place as this. We're just taking a look round the green. We're going to have a look around now and see what else we can film. So we're just going to head forward for now. Yeah, it's quite busy, it really is. Everybody posing for pictures. Well, we'll leave that for now. Well, look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. Well, there we are. That's our last shot of it. Well, we're down at the river now. It's beautiful. The other side, you've got the post office. Coffee and cake, it said, so we might just go in there. But this is Bibury. It does take some beating, I must admit. And that's the other side. That's 3 or 4 houses just at the other side of the river. We're going to make our way up to the bridge. We're just taking a quick shot when we can, because we're blocking the pavement. There's a lot of people about. But that's at far side at road again. These are just below us, about 6 feet. 2 baby swans there with mother, look. Just sat on wall feeding, filming. He's just having a little preen now. Just at side at road, at side at path, and they're just down below. Looks as if he's ready to have a little snooze there, look. Well, we'll leave them for now. There's the other one, I'm about 4 foot away. Well, we'll leave them for now, I think. We've a second bridge about 100 foot in front of us. We're just at the entrance to the trout farm now. We aren't going in, but we're looking. As you can see, they've got a cafe and a shop. That's looking from the trout farm entrance towards the Swan Hotel. That takes some beating, does that, for a shot. Unbelievable. It's hard to believe we're here. So much to film in Bibury. We can only show you parts of it. This is unbelievable. This is fantastic, and that's all I can say. What a day. That's just looking into the trout farm, but you know, we haven't got time. We've got to finish this walk, but we'll be back here again. We're gonna turn right in a minute and head back towards the post office in a cup of tea. Well, I keep thinking one more, but this will do for now. We've got a lot to do. We've still got to finish the walk, and it's 2:30. We haven't had a break yet. So we're turning right now back down the village. So as we head back down the village, that's looking left. And again, there's some beautiful gardens. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that. And again, gardens just full of colour. And we're just outside the road. So we're heading back down the road now. We're heading back to the post office now. On our left hand side we've got the toilets. That's just before the post office. So we popped into the post office, got a pie, sat on the wall with our cup of tea. So at the end of the village we just keep bearing left on the footpath up the road. So we just keep heading up the road for a short way. That's just a quick shot to our right hand side before we head forward. That's beautiful, like a little village green there. So we're turning right now back towards St Aldwyns. At the end of the row of houses we turn right, heading downhill towards the river. In front of us, that looks like an old mill. It's an old building, is that. And then we've got the millstones on your left and the dovecotes, or dovecote, just above. On our right hand side we've got the weir. And there's the river on our left. Beautiful place this. Bibury, what a place. Brilliant. Well, we best keep going. As we walk by the mill, there's the old mill race. We keep going, turning right. That's on our left as we head up the path. There's so much to film, you know, we can't film everything, but we're making a good effort. When we come to the gate, we go straight through, following the track towards the river. We've just gone through our second gate now, heading slightly uphill through the trees, looking for a left turn. That's a quick view to our left. We're making our way to the far side of the river now. As we walk up into the trees, we see a pair of gates. The path splits into two. We turn left there. We just keep heading forward through the trees. We'll soon be out into the open. We're starting to see a few butterflies, but we haven't caught them out on camera yet. We keep going. Yeah, we walk through the trees for about 10 minutes until we come to a bridge. We've crossed over the bridge. That's looking right, but we're turning left. Yeah, we're out in the open now. We think the gate is just at the far side of the sheep. Within a minute, we're at the side of the river. We go through the gate on our right hand side, but look at that. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. We've mayflies and trout, you know, coming up for them. We've got red kites, we've got buzzards. You know, we can't seem to get them on camera, but what a day we're having. We keep going. As we head forward, the river's just on our left. Well, we think that's a great shot in the evening sunshine. Bit of shadow about, but wherever you look, there's plenty of sheep, loads of them. On our path, we just keep heading straight forward. Sheep are just in front of us, eating away. They can hear me talking, then they just put their head up, but they're not bothered. River on our left, gate in front of us. We keep going. That's just a quick shot to our left. This is beautiful countryside. It must be 80 degrees down in these valleys. Look at that. Look at that. That's just landed on my arm there, look. A mayfly. See that? River's full of them. We'll let it go. We keep going. As you head forward and you see the trees sticking out into the field, it looks as if there's two paths. But just stick to the left-hand path through the grassy bits near the river. Walk forward another 50 yards and then we bear off to our right, walking forwards with the wood on our right. We keep going, and as you head forward with the river on your left and the trees on your right, in front of you, just peeping over the trees, we can see the top of the church. We're nearly back. We head forward through the gate with the river on our left. I've just seen a green woodpecker land, but whether we can get a shot of it, we don't know. Well, that's the view to our left. Woodpeckers flew off. We're nearly back now. Well, this is the end of our walk. We just need to turn left over the bridge. As you cross over the bridge, turn immediate left up the tarmac track for 200 or 300 yards and then turn right over the bridge, and as you do, look at that on our left hand side. Well, we just head forward now, another 2 or 3 minutes, we'll be back at our car. We hope you've enjoyed our walk in the Cotswolds. You've been walking with a taxi driver today.